everyone, this is Caroline from Imagix Creative, and today I am just going to walk you through the process of getting a website, a domain name, and all that good stuff set up from start to finish, beginning to end, so that I'll walk you through the whole process. We're going to get a new domain name. We're going to make sure we get the hosting. We're going to install a WordPress site, and then we're actually going to get it up and running. So if you've never done anything with a website before, you have no idea what I'm talking about when I say hosting or domain name, I'll walk you through it. We're going to be good to go. So first step, we're just going to open up a browser, and we're going to use GoDaddy and WordPress. Those are the two things we're going to use. GoDaddy is you can do multiple things through GoDaddy. You can buy a domain name, which is like a www.whatever.com.net. That's what a domain name is. You can also actually host your files. So hosting your files means they're going to hold all of your website's information, all of the files and the pictures and all that stuff that goes into your website will be hosted on GoDaddy, and those are two kind of separate services. The third thing that GoDaddy can do, but we're not going to be using GoDaddy for it, we're going to be using WordPress, is you can actually design your website on GoDaddy. We're going to be using WordPress for that. I suggest using WordPress for that. It's just the best thing to use, in my opinion. So that's what we're going to do. So first, we're going to need to create an account in GoDaddy. Now I am going to use my business information, create a new username. There we go. And my password. Create account. Awesome. Now what we're going to do is we're going to search for our domain name. So what domain do we want to use to build out our website? So decide on whatever domain name that you want to get. If it's not available, it'll tell you here. I would like imagixmarketing.com. We'll see if it's available. Yep, it is all available. Awesome. You can also get, .net, .org, .info. There's also some cool ones you can get, but we're just going to stick with just imagixmarketing.com for right now. We're going to click Add to Cart, and we're going to go buy our domain name. Continue to cart up here. You can get privacy protection. It's up to you. I'm not going to get it for this one. It's all about how big your website's going to be and what kind of information people are going to be putting on it, or you're going to be putting on it. So it's up to you. It's a personal opinion. Most people would suggest that you do get it. We're not getting it for this one. We are not going to start our website for free. If you do just want to build out a super, super simple website, don't use WordPress or anything like that, then you can use GoDaddy's website builder like we were talking about earlier. And you can also create an email address that matches your domain, which if you're just starting out as a company, I would definitely go ahead and get it through GoDaddy. It just kind of makes things easier. This one is Business Premium, includes Office 365. If you don't have like Outlook or Microsoft Word or anything like that for your business, this is what I would suggest getting. You can go ahead and kind of, do it all in one fell swoop and get everything out of the way that way. I already have all that for my website, so I'm not going to get it for now. I'm just going to go ahead and get this domain. I'm going to put in all of my card information. I'm going to pause this so you guys can't see it, and y'all do the same. So once you've got your payment information in there, you're just going to go ahead and if you want it for 2 years, 1 year, however long, I'm just going to do 1 year for this one. Pay that $11.99 and click Complete Purchase. Congratulations, you have a new domain. Now what we're going to do, so this is where it says, build a coming soon page, blah, blah, blah. What we are going to do is we are going to create a more advanced site with WordPress. Now you can get managed WordPress. This includes the hosting kind of with it. You can get the deluxe, more integrated SEO tools, unlimited, blah, blah, blah. It kind of all depends on what you're looking for and what you need. I am just going to get this for 1 month for right now. This site's actually for one of my clients, so I'm going to let them do the rest of it. And we are going to complete our purchase once more for $9.99. So we've officially spent about $25 for 1 month / 1 year of the domain, which is not bad at all. There are cheaper hosting sites, but things get a little more complicated. And if you just started out your business and you're looking for not that complicated, this is a really cheap and awesome way to go. I would highly recommend it. Awesome. So now we've got our receipt, we're good to go, and I am going to click Set Up My WordPress. Sweet. So see right here it says web hosting, and that's what I was talking about, where it'll actually host all of your files and stuff on it. Build a site today, blah, blah, blah. We're actually going to scroll down and go to Managed WordPress. And we are going to click on Create Site there because that is what we have purchased. We are going to build a brand new site. This one's going to be in North America. You're going to create a WordPress username. Mine's going to be Magic's Creative. Only lowercase letters. Just kidding. Only lowercase letters. There we go. And we're going to make a password. Great. Now it's going to install WordPress. Just give it a few minutes and you'll be ready to start. Now here it says this site will be set up on a temporary domain. You can add a custom domain later. That just means that we haven't really attached our hosting and our WordPress site to the domain that we just purchased, but we'll get a chance to do that in just a minute here. Perfect. All done. WordPress successfully installed. We're going to click on WordPress admin and we are going to get going setting up the WordPress. Here it's just going to take you to the Quick Start Wizard. We're going to Quick Start Wizard. Now this all depends. Are you doing a website blog, blog only, online store? It just kind of is the way that it will initially be set up. You can easily change that later, so no worries. What industry are you in? This is actually for a client who is in beauty. Title will be, for now I'm going to make it Magic's Marketing. I'm going to go in and change that later to my actual client's name, but we're going to leave that for now. So this is just kind of the tagline of your website. It appears in SEO and search results. So for search engine optimization, that's really important. Same with the title. This is what's going to be seen everywhere pretty much when it comes to your website. So these are really important to spend some time thinking about and really make sure you get it right. I'm going to go in and change them later. Don't you worry. You want to pick where your store location is. I mean, and these will change based on here. So my client actually, they have an international store, so I'm just going to stick to website and blog for now. That's the most simple thing to do. If you are setting up an online store, you can do it later through WooCommerce or something like that. I would definitely suggest adding your contact information and social media profiles. I am not going to do that right now because I'm going to go in and do it later for my client. But you can do that now or, like I said, later. And now you can choose a very simple theme. Or you can go in and you can change it later. I use a paid theme called Divi. If you are going to be designing your website or maybe multiple websites, or you're really specific about what you want it to look like, Divi is a great option. For right now, we're just going to use this simple one. Sure, that header image looks great. It's just going to kind of take you through the very simple ways to set up your website. And there are so many of these themes that you can choose from that are free, which is really, really awesome. And it just makes it super easy, super simple to get everything all set up and ready to go. So you can change your header image here, you can change your color schemes here, and you can also, again, go in and change these later. This is just for right now. And we are going to go to select and next. It's going to take a second to install the theme and make sure that everything is ready to go. And then we can get into actually designing it. So here is your site, editing your site. You can read all these, go through them. They're pretty straightforward. I would definitely go through this tutorial right here when you get here. They will go into a lot of depth about actually how to customize your site with the customizer, what it all means, X, Y, Z. I'm just going to run through the things that kind of aren't really in that tutorial. It says publish right now. As we can see, it is on this temporary site right now. When we put it on our domain, it is going to say magicsmarketing.com/WordPress-admin, WP-admin. For right now, what we're going to do is we're just going to click exit here, and it is going to take us to our WordPress dashboard. And that is where kind of all things WordPress and website will be. So welcome to WordPress. You can, there's a lot of good resources over here. Here are your posts. So these are your blog posts, your media, which is your files or your pictures, forms are forms that you can create there to fill out, pages. Now this is where all of your actual website pages will be built out. Comments, people comment on your site. Ninja Forms is just a different plugin. Appearance, this is where you can customize that theme. You can change your theme here. You can install a whole bunch of really, really cool plugins that'll help you run your site, like extra forms. You can do, SEO optimization plugins. Just the possibilities are endless with that. Right now, we're going to go to pages and just kind of take a look at that. So here are the ones that they automatically set up for us via the theme. And to edit these, you just kind of go in. Let's click on one of them. Let's go About Us. And you can launch the Beaver Builder, which is kind of a new thing that they just came out with. Or you can use Standard Editor. The way that I do it when I install my Divi theme, I can use something called a Divi Builder. So we're just going to launch the Beaver Builder for right now, because it helps a lot. And here we are. If this is your first time, for sure, go ahead and take a tutorial. I'm not really going to run through this stuff in detail at all. It's just kind of a way for you to build out your site here, duplicate objects, make sure things are responsive, edit your content, X, Y, Z. And this is all some really awesome new stuff that WordPress has just come out with, and it helps you create your site just like that from the start. So if you want some more detailed information on how to edit these sites, WordPress has a lot of really awesome stuff that you can get into. But for right now, I am just going to go back to our dashboard. So the next step for us right now is to get out of here, and we're going to go back to the My Hosting on GoDaddy. So we've gotten into our WordPress admin. We know how to kind of update the site a little bit, but we need to go ahead and connect that domain that we just bought to the hosting and to the WordPress site. So we're going to go to My Sites right here. And you see how it says action required, add custom domain. That is what we're going to click on. Pretty straightforward. This is just the temporary one that they have given us. We're not looking for a new domain because we just bought one. We are going to click add domain right here. So if you don't have another domain, then the one we just bought should pop up right there. Maddoxmarketing.com sounds great. Make this the primary domain for your account. Absolutely. We are going to click add. And they're working on updating it. So it's just going to take a few minutes before we can test this out and make sure that it's all good and ready to go. And then we'll be ready to finish. All right, so when it is finished, it will say primary just right next to it. Let's go ahead and test this out. Maddoxmarketing.com. Make sure that it worked. And check it out. Our website is now live, and we can start in the WordPress builder, editing things, saving them, publishing them, and we officially now have our brand new company's website. If you guys have any more questions, feel free to comment. Also, if you want to learn more about the Divi Builder that I was talking about and how to install that plus its plugin, there will be another video on that as well. Thanks so much, guys.